Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner. And this is, some foolishness on a Thursday. Not on a Monday, not on a Tuesday or a Wednesday. This is Thursday's foolishness because everybody, for some reason, is running to Twitter, to IG Lives, and to the courthouse. To file lawsuits, divorces, and everything in between. I was like, why every day we waking up to lawsuits? What's gonna happen tomorrow? Who gonna get sued tomorrow? Who gonna get divorced tomorrow? I'm like, y'all know Thursday is supposed to be my chill day, my relax, release day, I try to make Thursday be my off day of YouTube, but when things is going on, I have to come around here to talk with the JayBirds or whatever, and we're going to do that today. Now, look, there's not much going on. You see the thumbnail, So we not going to be here all night. I doubt if it's even a 2-hour live because we're going to get in and get out like Drew did at the courthouse when she filed for divorce from Ralph, But I hope everybody had a great day. I hope everybody had a good Thursday. I had a good day. I had a long day at work. And I was like, Lord, I got to get off work and come home and do some more work or whatever. So, I got the graphics. I was able to make some stuff. Will be, follow along or sharing it, whatever. Because, honey, I'm like, y'all doing too much, people of the Potomacs, of the Atlantas, of the TV shows, of the reality shows. Y'all doing a whole bunch around here, And I hope y'all JayBirds gonna do a whole bunch of things too, like subscribe to my channel to become a whole JayBird, and that's the thing to do. Do not forget to also follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, also on Twitter and on TikTok. Yep, IG, Twitter, and TikTok. I need to update my thing up there. Y'all know to also like the video, please and thank you. Hit the like button, because liking the video helps YouTube know to share us on the little share on the recommendation. So please like the video. If you watching live, if you watch the replay, you still need to hit the like button. It's free, $99. It costs nothing, It's cheaper than everything that you got in your house right now because it's free, Do not forget to also share this video, and y'all know to comment in the comment section because this is a conversation between me and y'all. Y'all and me, us and we. And we are what? A Jaybird family. Okay? That's the thing to do. Okay. Anyway, wait, I'm here where I'm at. Hi. Hello to the people. Hello to the people. Hello to the people. Okay, hey y'all. How y'all doing? How y'all mamas doing? How y'all daddies doing? How y'all children doing? How y'all men doing? How y'all women doing? Because again, I don't know what we are all walking around here. I don't know who you dating. It could be anybody. Okay, so how's everybody in your vicinity doing? Hopefully they doing okay. You know what I mean? Anyway, so wait, let me say hi to the people around here. Okay, hey everybody. Okay, hey to JayBirds. Okay, hey y'all, hey, and whatnot. Okay, yep. Hey to the mobs, to the chat people, to the JayBirds, to the newbies, to the people who don't know why they're here, but they here anyway. Okay, hi to everybody. Everybody. I'm trying to get myself some energy, y'all. I'm trying to hype myself up, okay, to give myself some energy. Because when I say honey, it is 9:18. I came on live at like 9:10. I walked in my house at like 8:52. I got my water. I went to use the restroom. And the bathroom. And then came on here with y'all, okay? Had to get my graphics, the couple graphics I had together, okay, around here. Hey, y'all, big purr, okay? That's it. Oh, hey, that's it. Hey, my. That's my mom. Look, I can't remember if I did. My brain is slipping a little bit, okay? But hey to everybody around here. Hey to everybody around here. Hey to it is look. Don't get me a little. I have my little Slim Jims. Little Slim Jim. It's foolishness because I'm like, why is everybody around here with no chill? How was everyone suing and divorcing and just doing the extra most of the most for no reason? Well, for a reason. For a reason. But I'm like, why? Why? Angie's happy. Look, I don't like being a hater. I try my best to say it's enough room for everybody to be on YouTube and do what we want to do. You know what I'm saying? However, I was like, Carlos King is a YouTuber. Carlos King is a YouTuber. He's reviewing TV shows now. He did a whole video on Love at the Lockup, but only on Monique and Derek. Okay. He is every time stuff pop up in the news, he's on his channel reviewing it. I guess he's a producer, a YouTuber, a gossiper, or whatever, an interviewer, a podcaster. Okay, a connect the dots, sir. I don't know. I feel like people are realizing how actual YouTubers are out here promoting shows and getting views or whatever. It is a bit aggravating to me when I see celebrities doing YouTube in the reviewer space, because I feel like you have so many connections that you are actually taken away from regular YouTubers with stuff. It's also the reason as to why, like, I'm not even really into like interviewing people now, but I'm like, everybody, Carlos King has everybody on his podcast interviewing. And I feel like once some of these celebrities are being interviewed by everyone. I don't feel like talking to them because they talking to everybody. I really do wish Carlos would have stayed in the producer space, and even if he had a podcast, to do stuff. But I'm like, sir, you come around here talking about the gospel or whatever, you're a YouTuber. So he can do what he want to do. He can. But I mean, I do feel like, well, damn, bro. Instead of having your cast on your podcast, why not put some of your cast on the YouTuber channels for people who watch your shows and who promote your shows? Why not reach out and have them on somebody's YouTube channel? And you know what I'm saying? Because I don't like speaking about folk. You know what I'm saying? People. Yes, he's a YouTuber now. I'm gonna leave it at that, okay? Because I was about to go down a slope and I stopped myself. But I will say that I am actively trying my best to make sure that my channel is separate from other people's channels and other YouTubers or whatever. Because I'm like, one day I was looking on, and I'm like, we all talking about the same shit. Okay. Be a bit different in your own way. But Carlos King around here being a YouTuber, I was like, okay, I mean, I guess so. But I'm trying to make sure that what you get from me, you don't get from nobody else. And I feel like Carlos King is trying to give what we already give, what is YouTube. I'm just saying. Anyway, hey y'all. Okay. Hey JayBirds, I'm geeked that after a month I am not liking the replay but alive. Well, call me Shay Gray. Hey girl, how you doing? It's not a replay, it's a whole live. Okay, welcome to the live, to the foolishness that is us, that is we, that what we do. Okay. Hey, it's been a lot going on today. I said it sure has, and I was hoping, praying nothing more happened while I was at work. I didn't have time to try to catch up on stuff. That's why I don't have many graphics. Okay. Hey, Lee, I'm glad I can catch a live before work. Hey, Daphne Webster, welcome here. Welcome to the corner. Okay, you're welcome here. Everyone is welcome here in the space, in this dancery. Okay. He got a lot of time on his hand. Look, when because I was not, don't I watch Carlos. I do. Because I mean, like, he may have a bit of gossip or a bit of information that I may want to talk about. But I'm like, girl, okay. But he said today how he was, handling, Huntsville stuff. But he had some time to come and discuss what we're gonna discuss today. Okay. But yeah, let that man be that man. Andy Cohen, Perez Hilton, Fuganiva, Kid Fury. Well, Funky Dineva is to me is different because Funky Dineva started as a YouTuber. Funky Dineva is one of the many people who was a YouTuber for a long time, and he has now stepped out of the typical YouTuber lane because he's on TGIF. He's doing big things, but Funky Dineva was for sure a YouTuber. He came from that. Carlos King, to my knowledge, was never a YouTuber. He was a producer on shows, and now he be on YouTube talking about gossip. In addition to him producing many shows. Because I'm not knocking him or whatever. He is an amazing person in the space of reality TV. But I'm like, you're a YouTuber now? You be YouTubing every day. Anyway, Carlos needs to be quiet like Love and Marriage is the best show on TV. Maybe he's trying to get his shows more ratings. This is the gotcha that people don't realize. Carlos King for sure has a niche to people who watch him and he wants to promote shows. True. But I'm like, sir, if you're not paying attention to other, and I don't even mean me. I just mean if you are really trying to promote your shows, you would have your cast interview with other YouTubers who make folks watch your show. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to leave it be. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to say, right, we only 2 days in March. It's already all this going on. It's March Madness. Get out my face. Get out my house. I hate you. And I'm like, they doing a whole bunch. Okay. But we are 15 minutes in. So let's get to the stuff. Okay. As I said, I have some graphics, some stuff I'm going to share from my IG. Okay. Did y'all follow me on IG? I hope y'all is. I'll be posting on that. Did I post today? I think I have posted some, but I don't know where we're going to leave it be. Let's see where I want to go first. Where do I want to go first? What do I want to acknowledge first? Let's see. Oh, I'm back. Well, hey, Coretta Gilpin, welcome back. Okay. I agree. I believe he wants Bravo's viewers. I feel like this. I feel like everyone has a right to comment, have commentary on all the shenanigans going on in the world, because he was saying we have an opinion. But a lot of folk are saying what people have been saying that Carlos has been incessantly discussing Bravo stuff, to get Bravo fans to see what he's saying, because he also always mentioned his own show. So I mean, it could be a great tactic to get more viewers for sure. I mean, that's smart, but I feel like, because I like Love Marriage Huntsville. Bill Collector was cool. I used to love Hollywood Divas. The Encore show. I can admit and say that I have not watched the past 3 episodes of Love Marriage DC. I don't know why though. I don't know why. The person I like on that show is I like Winter. And when it wasn't much Winter. I'm a Winter fan. I am. But I feel when I was watching the past episodes, I felt like they were leaning too heavy on just Arena, Jamie, Ashley, and Quick. I just felt like it wasn't spread out enough. It wasn't even much Joy and Clifton. And for me, I don't want to watch the show for Arena, Jamie, Ashley, and Quick. I don't. This season feels different. It is a different show. But I was like, I'm tired of them just focusing on those 2 couples when you have other cast members or whatever. And maybe it's better now with the past 3 episodes. I don't know, because I haven't watched it. But, for me, once you lose my attention, I'm saying, because there's so many other shows I could be watching, I just have not, they on my DVR. But I just haven't watched it. You know what I'm saying? It's boring, just like Married at First Sight this season. Again, I watched the first few episodes of Married at First Sight, and I stopped. I need shows to keep my attention for me to want to come back next week. And for me, the show, at least those 2 shows, Love Marriage DC and Married at First Sight this season, has not done that. And for me, for Love Marriage DC, it's because they're focusing too much on Jamie and Raina, Ashley, and Quick. And I think it's great to see to see Jamie and little Jamie in therapy, working through things and that. And that's great. But I feel like I'm saying I just need a bit more as well. I need a more well-rounded cast and not sprinkling the other people in when they saying to bring them in to talk to only Arena or talk to girl. I was like, ma'am, no. I only watched 1 episode of DC. Yes, it is. And I like Winter, but it's not enough Winter for me. It's not enough Winter or Joy or the other lady. It's too much focus on 2 couples, and I don't like that. But Carlos makes the videos with half the tea and swears he knows so much. It's kind of annoying. I can see that. I can understand that, because it can be a bit much. I want to get into what is lady at. Let me share my screen, because I just did not get a screenshot and do a graphic for this. And I want to discuss. So we all know that lady who was a cop, okay, in Tennessee. And her and the men around there were fired because they were around there doing it on the company's dime. Okay, doing it on company property. Doing it around here, and they wasn't supposed to. Okay. And so she got fired. I believe it was a whole scandal. It was scandalous. Okay. Now she is now suing the police department she worked for. And she's saying it's because they groomed her to put her into these, doing it situations with several men who also worked at the police department. And the reason I wanted to have a quick chat about this is because I feel two ways. Okay, I feel two ways. One, it is completely possible that she was groomed into doing it with several men on company property, on company's time, on their dime. That can happen. A lot of women in the force, that can be a firefighter lady, it can be a police lady, it can be whatever. Even a lady who said it can be anybody. That can happen. I feel like, ma'am, are you sure? It feels like because she's now caught and she's now lost her job, let me say, I didn't really want to fuck. They forced me. They groomed me. I am just a victim. Oh, God. I am a white woman in America. And, I went to this police department. And I was looking for some mentors, and all I found was predators. Now, that's what she's saying. To me, either thing can be true. She could be somebody who liked to do it and do it a lot to different people and was a willing participant in the bullshit of it all, because she also participated in a threesome with a cop and his wife. She was willingly, initially, as it was being said, doing it with different people, several people. This is my thing. I feel like you can like sex. You can like sex and want to have it with everybody. Okay, doing it and doing it and doing it. You can do that. Sex is amazing. However, what I don't like is the fact that after it comes out that y'all been doing it all over the place, you're now saying, let me sue for like 10 mil. I forgot how much the amount was. Let me read what the Japan brand said. Let me read what they said. A former Tennessee police officer who was dismissed after allegations of casual sex among her fellow officers filed a federal complaint, alleging she was exposed to doing it grooming, at work. Megan Hall, who told investigators she had sexual relations with 7 policemen, 2 of whom were her superiors, filed a petition Monday in the U.S. District Court in Nashville, Tennessee. She confessed to having sex while on duty. Having sex with on-duty personnel on police grounds. Again, she was doing it on the company's dime at the company's place of business. Okay. And the ex-officer admitted to having a threesome with one officer and his wife. This all came out because of an internal investigation into her conduct. The complaint mentions the former police chief. It mentions a whole bunch of people. It's LaVerge from Police Chief Borough, Chip Davis, Sergeant Lewis Powell, and Henry Ty McGowan. The suit claimed the defendants denied Hall due process and violated federal law by distributing her nude photos online across state borders. It says the lady, who was 26 years old, previously attributed her escapades to her troubled marriage. I was fucking these men in my job because my marriage was not the best. Okay. Anyway, again, according to reports, the 26-year-old previously attributed the escapades to her troubled marriage. The legal fighting claim where Miss Hall sought role models at a new job she found predators. In place of offering professional development, her superiors and the chief of police groomed her for sexual exploitation. They colluded in using their authority to systematically disarm her resistance and entrap her in degrading and abusive relationships, even sharing tips on the best way to manipulate and exploit her. Now, I want to say again, it is possible that that's true. Because we do know that there are people who are in positions of power, men who are in positions of power, who will sit around there and will convince you, yes, you want to suck the dick. You know? Do I do. Yes. I don't think you want to. No, I don't. Yes, you do. So people can convince you to do things. I can understand that. However, it's the fact that she's making it seem like, well, at first, when she was doing it well, it wasn't no issue. It wasn't no issue. She was fine. Fucking on a couple of... This is my thing. She wasn't fired because she was fucking them people. She got fired and was in trouble because they were doing it while on the company's dime at the job. If you are a police officer, you're not supposed to be around here fucking and sucking at the office in your cop uniform, okay? In the precinct. So the thing is not. It has nothing to do with the fact that they were having sex. It's the fact that you were doing it at work. So cool, they groomed you to having sex, but why did you not say, we can have sex, but I'm not going to sex with y'all at work? Let me fuck y'all in a hotel, at a house, or somewhere else. Okay, somewhere else. But for you to want to sue these people around here, okay? And again, if you feel, look, she has the right to sue. I ain't saying she ain't got the right to sue. All I'm saying is, lady, had you not been fired, would you still be saying, they groomed me? I want to sue for $18,799.32. I don't think she would. Had it not been an investigation into the conduct of them banging on company property, okay, and the company being whatever state or city they was in as cops, if that never happened, that lady will still be right sucking or whoever. Possibly. So it kind of aggravates me a little bit that you're suing like for money. You know? Let me go to the other thing. Where is that?
Hall was 24 years old when she was hired as an officer here at the Laverne Police Department 2 years ago. Her plan was to have a career in law enforcement. She now knows that dream is likely over.
I remember while interviewing for the position at Laverne Police Department, they described the environment as a family. However, while I was aspiring to protect my community, the Laverne Police Department was not protecting me.
By now, most of the country knows what happened. Hall, 4 other officers, and the police chief were fired last month. This after 2 separate investigations found that Hall engaged in sexual activity and or shared intimate photos and videos with several male officers. The chief and 2 sergeants were among those implicated. Now Hall and her attorney, Wesley Clark, are suing those 3 supervisors and the city in federal court for civil rights violations.
Megan wasn't looked at like a rookie cop to be trained and promoted. She was looked at as a piece of meat to be sexualized and exploited.
Since the story broke, Hall, the lone female officer fired and only woman on the second shift, became a target nationwide for sexual jokes and taunting.
I received harassing and threatening messages on my phone daily. I felt like I had been terrorized.
And yes, now she is suing. No criminal charges have been filed in the case. Hall knows there are those who will say she was a consenting adult who willingly participated in sexual antics in violation of police department policy, and that now she wants to blame others, including one sergeant who targeted her early on.
I know what most people are saying. You know, you could have said no. I get it. But my response to them is that I did say no, and he wouldn't take it for an answer. Eventually, I gave in from pressure.
So it's not as easy to say she could have just said no.
She did say no on several occasions. Miss Hall tried to get out of this relationship, and she was not allowed to.
Hall concedes she participated under duress. She's not saying she was raped, but adds that the salacious details made public of sex on the job put her alone center stage and do not tell the whole story.
They isolated me, they shunned me, they accused me, and they blamed me for becoming a victim.
Hall suffered from depression to the point of considering suicide.
Yep, I cut it off right when they start mentioning people want to take themselves out. Look, this is the thing I want to say, because I'm like, lady, what? Lady, what? I want to put the picture up so I ain't got the video playing. There were several men that she was involved in. All of them were fired. And the fact that somebody said, oh, now she need glasses. Girl, I saw that in the conversation all the time. All of them were fired. It's not as if the story came out, they fired her and no one else. They fired everyone who was involved in the shit. You and all the men you had sex with, okay, you and 5 men. It ain't our fault you were the only woman that was involved. And I'm like, where your husband at? Where your husband? You can't be, you. I feel like I don't want to say she's not a victim, but what I want to say is you can't make it seem like because you were the only woman involved, that means everyone blamed you. I mean, we like, well, damn, she was fucking everybody. That's crazy, because it was like, oh, you fucked everybody. But what did you think would happen when it got out? Because again, you were not upset about nothing until it became worldwide news. Okay. And at that point, you know, oh my God, she's embarrassed because the world know she was on the company dime at the office. Right. She should have recorded. Like, where is any proof that you were saying no? If the people around me are coercing me into doing things I do not want to do, okay, cool. I'm gonna record things that because we're gonna get caught. When things hit the fan, I have proof that all this time I have been saying no, I don't want to suck that dick. I don't want to suck that dick. I don't want to suck that. I would have proof that I was attempting to say no, and you would see either the conversation that's recorded that it didn't happen, or in the text. When the thing said that she had also sent the men sexually, explicit videos or whatever, ma'am, you can't be upset that you sent them naked stuff, which they then sent whatever. But man, girl, she's embarrassed. And I get it. No one wants to be. Look, there is a stigma that if women like sex and want to have sex with more than one man, they're a hoe. You're not a hoe. You're not a hoe. You like sex, so what? But you trying to use your white woman tears and put some goddamn look. Because why she in glasses, y'all? Because somebody in the comments said, somebody said, "Oh, now she need glasses." Because she in that man cop photo is she wearing glasses? Now she need glasses. Now she can't see. No, she wants to. People are saying she wants to look like a victim. Because if you are a white woman with glasses, you talk really, really, really soft. I was a victim. It's sad. I also feel like of all the women at the police station, you was the only one fucking everybody. Because in my opinion, because I had to play devil's advocate. In my opinion, if you had the nigga, they fired the chief of police. You hear me? The chief of police was also fired. And superior, whatever. So no other cop around there, no other female police officer was being groomed for sex. Just you. Just you. No one. I feel like they were. You had your lawyer went and asked all the other cops who've ever worked with those the male cops. Hell, even a cop wife who fucked you too. Have they talked to any other cop or a police officer, a male lady, the receptionist, the DoorDash driver, whoever? Have they talked to anybody else to see? Oh, that's their pattern. They groom people here to get what they want. Or are you a woman who, as you said, was having issues in your marriage and fucked your coworkers at work? Because you can't fuck them at home. You probably can't fuck them in a hotel because, you know what I'm saying, you don't want to, you can't, you know what I'm saying, you don't want the husband to know. You know what I'm saying? There is a lot that can go on. So, again, is it possible that she was groomed? Yes, it's very much so possible. Not saying that she's a complete liar. What I'm saying is you can't be around here upset because the world found out you like fucking people and now you want to sue. They looked at me like I was a piece of meat. So there was no other meat in the restaurant. I just feel like when you hear about men grooming women to do things, it's usually a pattern. So there's usually other women who they've done this to. So I hope if they have, because this is my thing, if they were grooming her, that's wrong. Let's see who else they did that to. That's wrong. I want to make that clear. However, if you pulling stuff out your ass to not look like a hoe, that's wrong too. And you were fired along with the other men. Now, had she been fired and they weren't fired, that would have been some BS. But they fired everybody who was involved because what was y'all doing fucking? The fact that they had they have the tech stuff, they have all that stuff. That's why everyone was fired. And her saying, I was getting calls on my cell. I felt like I was being harassed. People calling me, girl, that is the bad part of your story becoming worldwide. I can imagine if I was go worldwide, how many fat holes I would be. Because people like to say dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? She was the only woman on second shift. How is that possible? Are there no? So what are the other women at? First of all, if you're the only woman on the shift, that's weird. Anyway, if she was groomed and if they did, seduce her mentally at 26 years old and coerce her into fucking 5 men and a wife at the same damn time and having sexual acts at the job while sending each other nude photos and stuff, and they around there backdooring each other on the company dime on the police officers a watch or whatever. If that was happening, everybody should be fired. Fired, go to jail, and all that shit. But ma'am, you just around here, I just feel like she wants attention. I feel like she does not want to be looked at as the station whore. And again, somebody who likes to have sex, even with multiple people, you're not a whore. You just like sex. It's okay. It's fine. But now you want to sue your whole job, girl. I hope they get to the bottom of it. But ma'am, they fired all y'all. They fired all y'all. And I'm not saying she looked no kind of way. All I'm saying is, was she the only piece of meat at the station? So they didn't try to groom no other woman there but her. No other woman had a threesome with the cop and his wife but her. No other woman there was having sex on the job on the clock but her. With the 5 to 7 men. I was born at night I was born in the daytime. So you can't fool me, lady. She looked like she lying. She looked like the lawyer said, put on glasses, wear a blazer. Okay, wear a blazer. Do light lipstick, make your cheeks really, really rosy. Okay, talk really, soft. Okay, because you're the victim. You're a piece of meat. They exploited you. They have to pay. It wasn't you. You were agreeing to fucking suck them in. That wasn't you. That was them forcing you to do it. Even though it doesn't seem like there are any texts showing or any, you know what I'm saying? Girl. Because again, the way we know this would have been covered up, would have been, they fired the police chief. The police chief. When the police chief was fired, that was an investigation. You hear me? Because if anything, if they were grooming her to do that, they would have covered their ass. Because if it comes out that we're grooming somebody to do these things, they would have made sure they didn't get caught up in the bullshit, because they were groomed. When you were grooming someone to do things, you try to not get caught yourself. No, y'all was all around here fucking and sucking. Just fucking and sucking. Or eating. I don't know. But again, a good time was had by most. Okay. Anyway, next up, Honey Boo Boo. Y'all know Honey Boo Boo. First of all, they need to stop referring to her as Honey Boo Boo. She is 17 now. She not Honey or a Boo Boo. Okay, that's Alana. Okay, she's not on Tyler's NTR no more. She's not no baby no more, not at all. Now, 17-year-old Alana has a boyfriend. He's 21 years old. As we see, he's a black man. Okay, and they've been dating for about 2 years. So, you know what I'm saying? When he was around 19, she was around 15. Damn. He was arrested. He was arrested and caught up because they got pulled over. They got pulled over for like some erratic driving or whatnot. Okay, he didn't have no license on. It was somebody but he pulled off. Okay, took the police on a 3-mile little car chase. Because that's what fools do. And his name was Draylen Carswell. Okay, but he was arrested this week for driving under the influence. Now, Honey Boo Boo Alana was in the passenger seat, okay, which probably means she was probably drunk too. Foolishness, okay. But he was the driver of a Dodge Charger. Oh, that's such a black person car. He was driving the Dodge Charger when the cops tried to pull him over for a traffic stop in Georgia, but he said nope. Mm-mm. He rolled past police and kept going in a 3-mile high-speed chase. Okay, they caught his ass. Okay, and they did a pit maneuver. I don't know what that is. Anyway, I think they hit his car and it was fine. It's a little spin or whatever, and he can't go nowhere. And then he was arrested. Okay, again, he is 21. He's 21. That's weird. I saw them on her show when they first started dating or whatever. And I'm like, but if she's 15, he's 19, even though he seemed a little special, you know, he seemed like, okay, his age may be 17 at the time. I'm sorry, no, his age may have been 19 at the time, and she was 15 at the time. But he seemed a little bit, you know, not all the way there. And whatnot. I was like, it's just, you know, girl, find love where you can, because that's what you're gonna do. So he spent 2 days in jail and was released on $25,000 bond. Okay, I was like, they have failed, honey boo boo. Now he innocent. Dodge Charger. That is for sure an F-boy vehicle. That is really a, you know what I'm saying, F-boy car. It absolutely is. They failed that little girl. You know what I'm saying? She was very popular on that Top Tyler show. They had the other thing on WeTV or whatever. The mama got on. I'm like, Mama June got on crack. Had weight, lost all that weight, and then gained it back. She lost some more weight, but still looks. I've never looked as a plus size woman. I've never seen someone lose weight but still be fat. It's weird because I'm like, she had a surgery, but her body always looked swollen, and I felt like, is that the crack? I don't know. But the mama, you know, didn't do right. Her father, Sugar Bear, he's somewhere else with no teeth. I just feel like, is she raising herself? I mean, but at least she's not pregnant. You know, she's 17. She's not pregnant, so that's fine. But I'm like, where her money go? To his bail, because I know he did have 25 grand. Even if they had 10%, 2,500. I feel like she has something because she lived with the sister. And the sister was okay with her dating the black man, okay? Because he's a bit, you know, he's not on the wheel or whatever. But I was like, I just can't. I just want her to be okay and not date, you know what I'm saying, F-boys around here who in their challengers, you know what I'm saying, running from the police. I'm like, why would you run from the police? Well, I guess because he was drunk. I guess. And my thing is, I feel like if he was drunk, so was she. But let's only report on the white. Let's not report on the little white girl, just her black boyfriend. Anyway, GMA execs want to consider Ryan Seacrest for anchor position following T.D. Holmes and Amy Robach firing. I'm going to say this with love. I mean this from the bottom of my heart. No one wants Ryan Seacrest back on TV. I don't know why people like. I can't say I don't know why folk like Ryan Seacrest. I don't understand the admiration of him as someone to be watched on television. He was already on, you know, the thing with him and Kelly left that. If he left Kelly to be on Good Morning America. Well, first of all, I don't watch Good Morning America. But maybe because that's, you know, I don't know. But I'm like, who really sit around here wanting to hear, and this is American Idol? Who wants to hear that? And I'm like, not only that, why the fuck is American Idol still on TV? I'm like, when I saw a commercial, I'm like, you mean to tell me American Idol still playing on television and Ryan Seacrest is still the host 18,755 years later? I was like, really? He's still saying, and this is America. I'm like, what? That's what? You can't replace, you know, TJ and Amy with this. First of all, Ryan Seacrest is also a damn AI robot. So I'm like, I don't, you know, girl, we don't want it. We don't want it. I don't mind TJ and that lady coming back. They are together. They're a couple or whatever. They've been sitting down for a while. Technically, I'm like, y'all, they don't need to be replaced. But Ryan Seacrest, to me, is not an adequate. He's not. Ryan Seacrest isn't entertaining. I feel like he is an AI robot. Does not compute. Does not compute. And I don't see him as entertaining. I don't think he's funny. Girl, I was like, they really have American Idol still on with Lionel Richie, Katy Perry, and then it's a white man on it who I can't think who the white man is. And I'm like, I don't remember. Who's won? The last winner I remember is Fantasia. We know Jennifer Hudson from that show, Fantasia. We know Kelly Clarkson, Ruben Studdard, Chris Daughtry. There are a few folk we know, but all of those people we know came from Paula Abdul, Simon Cowell, and Randy Jackson. I don't feel like we know any winner who's won the past 10 years at all. So the fact they want, I drove my keys right the ground. No, this next time he'll think before he cheat, Carrie Underwood. I can't think of the word right now. Okay, I left her song, but I feel like there's been no winners the past. I would say like the past 10 years who we like. Okay, yeah, they won American Idol. Like I remember when we would know who won. They wouldn't become famous, like they thought they would, but we knew who they were. I don't know why it's on. And I think I saw a commercial for the show, and I'm like, that show's still playing? But y'all canceling the good old show. Y'all canceling the good shit again. First of all, cancel the show. Cancel American Idol because nobody know who win. And bring back a show I like. Which one? Bring back Moesha. Okay, bring back Moesha. Anyway, I like Kerry Washington's outfits. I want to show y'all. Ain't it cute? I love the color. I love her hair. I love the red lip. I love her stance. Okay, I love the view. She has a new show on Hulu. I don't know when it premiered, but it's called Unprisoned. Delroy Jones plays her father who gets out of prison. I want to watch. Again, I don't know. Let me see if I can see when it comes out. I don't know when the show starts though. Let's see if it says it here. March 10th. So March 10th, you hear me? Okay. Unprisoned on Hulu with Kerry Washington. With Kerry Washington. There go Delroy. And y'all don't know, but I know ain't no movie Delroy Jones. This Delroy Jones? Delroy. Ain't no movie he in that ain't good. You hear me? Anyway, that's all. So I think that's all the stuff from there. Let's get into we here. I have some fashion to discuss around here. Real quick, real fast, because yesterday they had the women in music thing and people there. So here we go. We have Lotto. Okay. We have girlfriend named Heidi Klum, Chloe Bailey. Okay, and Coi Leray. First of all, what is Coi, girl? Are you a sailor? Lotto dress again. I'm not a fan of people who have dresses on that the bottom of dresses be looking like they just wrap a sheet around. Okay, that the bottom of her dress looked like she wrapped a sheet around. Okay, I don't know. The top, her boobs look squished in there. Okay, but it was no. I don't like the gloves either. Okay, Heidi Klum dress looked like blood. Like it looked like either blood or a whole bunch of fucking ladybugs that came and sat all over the clothes. I don't like it. I don't. I love Chloe's look. I love the look. Even though I wish the bottom had a bit more of the tassels to make it be more full out, but I like the illusion of nudeness, but also covered upness. I like that. The issue I have with Coy is it Coy Leray? I think it's Coy Leray. The issue I have with Coy Leray's outfit is it reminds me of if Donald Duck in a sailor uniform was a human, this is what it would be. This the top of it look like I'm a sailor. And I don't think she's a sailor. I think she's a rapper, but I don't think she's a sailor. It's weird. Next up, Baby Tate, Quinta Brunson, Coco Jones, and then is her name Shanisa or Shania? I don't know, but I see her all the time. So I'm like, I think folks know her. Baby Tate dress, the high slit, and then the train. It's a weird stance too. I like the idea of her dress. The front of her hair look like it's on fire. It's cute. It's cute, but it's a very weird standing angle, and for some reason I feel like that train is too damn long. I absolutely love Quinta's dress. Shinsia. Okay. I'ma forget, but I know that you told me how to pronounce it, but I'm gonna forget. So you can just remind me that I love Quinta's look. It was the leopard print was also like a sequence, like it was shiny. It was shiny, and I was like, I just like her style. I think because it just comes off amazingly effortless. I feel like she is very comfortable in her skin, and I love people who are comfortable in their skin. And I think, she isn't afraid to try different looks. She isn't afraid to just be different. I want to show y'all know I got to show y'all some different angles because I like it. I like it a lot. But I feel like the picture I have does not do it justice. Sometimes I gotta show y'all what else is there. So I like the fact that it's like a shiny type material. It fit really well. To me, that is the perfect train. It's not too long at all. Like nobody would really step on that. It's not too much fabric. It's not too long on her body. It fits her well. Okay. Great boobage. High pony. Beautiful face. Love it. Simple jewelry. You know what I'm saying? It's effortlessly comfortable glam. Okay? Effortlessly comfortable glam. And I like it. I like it a lot. Coco Jones, who plays Hillary on Bel Air, it's cute, but it's also really, really simple. It's also like a Spice Girl outfit. I don't know why. I like it, but it's also like, It looked like something Destiny Child wore back in the 2000s. But I still like it. And then for Shinsia, I think it's and then for Shinsia, I feel like it looked like she has a penis around the crotch area. I feel like is she wearing a diaper? Is she wearing some kind of thick shorts? I'm not sure. But I was like, she looks kind of naked up top. But I don't know. The cut on her hair is cute. The big earrings is fine or whatever. But I'm like, it looked like she's possibly wearing some kind of thick ass thong, or she may just have a fat vagina. I don't know. But the one leg out And it looked like she could be a person who only had one leg. So I'm confused. Okay, I'm like, how is she balancing on that one leg? Because it could be something different. We also have Doechii, Rosalia, Dove Cameron, and then Olivia Rodrigo. I don't know them, but I know their names. Well, I know Doechii. Well, I know the other three's name. I love Doechii's hair. It was just big and this amazing. Okay, her dress is really, really cute. It's simple, but it fits well. I like the diamond triangles. You know what I'm saying, on dress, whatever. It's cute. It's cute. Rosalia is naked. She's naked with a sweater top on. You know, a lot of under boob. To me, see, Chloe's nakedness to me looks elegant and classy. It's understated nudeness with a bit of couture. And then I feel like Rosalia put on a pair of panties, a sweater that cut above the nipple, right below the nipple, and some boots. I don't know why. Dove Cameron looked like her dress is made of armor up top, and then it's it's a little bit wool at the bottom. Okay, she's wrapped up. It's like if the Romans, was around here. This would be the Roman era. That's what should be dressed perfectly to go to a gladiator event in Roman time. Okay, Olivia Rodrigo looked like it's 1999. Why is it a chest piece? Got a horse? Is it a seahorse on her leg? Do she like seahorses? But again, she looked like she, is 1999, and she just, was about to go to a little club with her friends and do some ratchet things with her friends, and that's it. I don't know why. And then lastly, we have Queen Naja, Adrienne Bailon Houghton, Erica Jane, and then Chica. When Queen Naja looked like she's either going to a Freaknik event, the beach, or she could possibly be, stripping. It's a bright color. It's cute. But it's the bikini top brown top. Girl, it's the bikini top. It's the bikini top and then the string. But it's cute, but it's girl. I feel like, that's what Mercedes may wear, walk to the club with a paint. Adrienne Bailon is all black. It's too much black. She's actually too covered up. For me, like I could do without the gloves. I feel like the dress is too long, but not long enough. I feel like we should not see her feet. A lot of hair. It's not a bad look. It's just like, okay, it's just a whole bunch of black, but for no real reason. She looks amazing though. Like she's gorgeous. But yeah. What's her name? Erica Jane, girl. I like the color. I like her suit. I don't like her. So I don't know why she's there, but whatever. I think maybe she does music. Well, she does music, whatever. Her pale face. Everything to me reminds me of a vampire. She wants to be a part of, what's the people called? Twilight. She wants to be a vampire with the people who at the church. I don't know. But I like her suit. It fits her well, but she gets on my nerves. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see how she is next season on Housewives of Beverly Hills without Lisa Rinna. Chica to me is dressed amazingly, perfectly comfortable. Okay, I think folk don't know that sometimes your chicness does not have to be dressed up and flashy. It can also be very, very laid back. I love the coat. I love how it's different color of browns, tans. Okay, giving me melanated happiness. You know what I'm saying? Yes, the Cullens. She wants to do the Cullens. That's what Erica wants to do, okay? Because she's on some bullshit. But yeah, I love Chica's relaxed style. Again, you do not always have to be dressed up and being fancy to look chic. You can be chic in a hoodie, some joggers, some sneakers, and a coat. Okay, I like it. I like it. Now, what else? Let's get into the baby. The baby round here getting sued for $2 million. For what? Because he always on some B of the S. Okay, y'all know I don't like the baby. He gets on my nerves. He's a messy person. He can kick rock or whatever. But first, I need y'all to kick the like button, please. Because y'all know liking is the thing to do. So the baby is being sued for $2 million by a former hotel employee who claims he was assaulted by the rapper. Okay, now look, this happened a few years ago. Now there's the footage of him actually manhandling the hotel employee. It's on TMZ, so I can't show it. It happened a couple years ago. He was at a hotel. His little daughter was there at the time with him. He said, I was holding my child. The employee of the hotel asked me for a picture. I said no. He said the person there proceeded to go across the street like 50 feet away from him and then zoom in with getting, a video of the baby and him with the daughter. So the video footage that I can't show it. The TMZ be on bullshit. You see him walk up to the dude outside the hotel. You then see the hotel worker, the baby, and two of his men, his people, walking in with the guy. The baby then pushes the guy down into the chair. The guy kind of hit the wall a little bit. And you see him having a stern talking to said employee. While his defense, because he had posted, stuff up before what happened. And he said, I was with my child. I told dude, no pictures. No. And I told him that because his point was they had a burp. He said, if you post where I'm at with my child, that's a safety issue. If I had a burp, I don't know. And he said he was pissed because the guy took video anyway. This is my thing. You can have all the reasons as to why you did not want that person to record you for safety concerns. I fully get that. But you pushing somebody into the chair, you know what I'm saying, which is technically assault. Okay, you did that. I feel like once you are a person who people can sue for money, you can't be pushing fucking putting your hand up. You had people, it was two guys with you. Why didn't you say, hey, sit them down? What, boss? Sit them down, okay? You should not put your hands on nobody. I agree. If you told that man don't record you, he should not have recorded you because he was hotel staff. So as an employee of the hotel, you should not be recording the guests of the hotel. However, sir, you walked up to him, watched him, I guess making a caption for you went to him. He didn't come to you. You still did not have a reason to walk up to him and push him down to the chair. And he fell back to the chair, kind of bumped the wall, and you see the baby standing over him like, yeah, or whatever. So it was that. It was simple. He's suing for $2 million because he can, because it's on tape. The hotel can for sure fire him for him, recording you for sure. And he can then sue you for putting your hands on him for $2 million. He probably won't get $2 million, but he's gonna get at least a couple of thousand. You know what I'm saying? But the baby, he gonna get sued. Now because he has a whole other case going on, his lawyer is asking the judge, hey, can we postpone this thing? Because he got another case going on right here. He got too many cases going on. He on bullshit. Okay, next up, Jesse Smollett. Okay, Jesse Smollett is out here trying to appeal. Girl, I really need Jesse to sit his ass down somewhere because he's trying to appeal his court. Now, y'all know they say that man lied about the hoax of him being attacked. He was found guilty. He was sentenced to, I think it was like 150 days in jail. He did about, I think, 6 days in jail, and was got out because he filed an appeal. And so now the lawyers then was trying to appeal so that he does not have to go back to jail, because if he loses the appeal and they then say you have to go and serve the 150 days, he don't want to do that. Now, y'all know this crime happened back in like 2019, or maybe it was it? I think it was, yeah, because when it happened, it was before COVID happened. And he's now saying, okay, look, the lawyer's saying, the trial judge made 7 errors, so the 150 day sentence is excessive. Okay, and the whole prosecution team should have been dismissed. Why? Well, the lawyers say because Jesse's due process rights were violated when the trial court made uninvited commentary that was dismissive of lines of defense questioning that had sought to establish homophobia, a central theory of the defense case. Made commentary defending the detective's investigative decision during cross-examination. Accused one of the defense counsels without basis of editorializing during cross-examination, and made commentary that sought to hurry along parts of the defense cross-examination, all of which occurred in front of the jury. So they're basically grasping at straws to keep him out of jail. I was like, he may go to jail. He may go to jail. And it's weird because I'm like, I just want us to go away. Right, the lawyer get all his money. Because y'all keep going back and forth and back and forth. By now, he could have been done. He could have already done the 150 days. So the amount of time and money spent on this case is ridiculous. But at the end of the day, that man just do not want to go to jail some more. Okay, B. Tim Norman, okay, from the TV show Sweetie Pies, was sentenced today in the murder plot against his nephew. He was sentenced to life in federal prison. I was like, I thought he would get some years. I never thought he would get life. However, if you around here taking folk out, you should go to jail for a long time. Life is long. You took someone's life, now you're in prison forever. He still say he didn't do it. He still say he's innocent. I still believe he did it. Go to jail. Go directly to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Okay? Just be around there. Okay? Just be around there. Let's see. Travis Scott had a sound engineer who say he attacked me. He punched me. Now my neck and my back hurt. Oh my God, I can't move my neck. Somebody help me. So it was at some kind of concert. They were saying how Travis was already in a bad mood. And he came around there and said, "Get out my way. Get out my way." And he hit the man. And I'm like, man, are you sure? Are you sure? Now, there's a news story that's talking about what happened and about the man who said, he hit me and now I can't move my neck.
just before 3:30 this morning at Nebula nightclub on West 41st Street. The victim now being treated at a New Jersey hospital.
Fox Sight's Arthur Chan talked to him inside his hospital room. He joins us live from Jersey City. Arthur, what did he say happened?
We go over all of this, and we're going to get to him actually in a moment. It's important to note right now at this hour, the NYPD is trying to track down rapper entertainer Travis Scott for this assault that happened near a Bryant Park club, in a club by Bryant Park last night. The club is called Nebula. Witnesses tell Fox 5 that Travis Scott was not on the billing but showed up to perform with another rapper. And before the alleged assault, had already shoved the DJ who was performing and was taking the phones of people who were taking pictures of him and throwing the phones across the room. Now, in an exclusive with Fox 5, the sound engineer, who we know to be one of the most respected sound engineers in New York City, who will simply identify as Mark at Nebula Club.
Not he the most respected sound engineer in the whole city of New York. Y'all all know him? So y'all telling me Travis Scott came around there just upset and just knocking shit over? Okay.
Tells us that Scott was playing the volume so high that it was distorting the sound system. And when he tried to help, Scott first insulted him with the middle finger, then came around to his area, which is off stage in a cordoned off area, and punched him in the head. Now the victim is unable to turn his head. He has been admitted to the hospital. It is from, as you pointed out, his hospital bed that he speaks to us. He tells us three things. He tells us what happened, how his injuries are doing, and we asked him what he would say if he could send a personal message right now to Travis Scott.
I was trying to tell him to lower it so so it sounded good for the performance. But
Sir, I feel like he lying. Because when your neck hurt and you can't move your neck, he looked like he's holding his neck still. Like he looked like his head not even resting on the pillow. Right. Sir, wear your neck brace. Where is your scooter? Okay, where is it? Where is it?
he just stuck his middle finger in my face. So I lowered the monitor a little bit so I could talk to him. And that's when he ran around the speaker and attacked me. Obviously, my neck is fucked up.
Your neck fucked up? Really? They don't... Y'all, that man is on a gurney in the resting area of the hospital. You know, you go to like the ER or whatever, and they have everybody lined up in the hallway with a curtain in between. He's not in the room. He's in the waiting area on the gurney with no pillow, no neck brace, nothing. I can't move my neck.
Your neck, your arm. What's happening with your arm?
Oh, my arm is tingling.
And we went. This he's talking about how he feels. Let's listen.
I was trying to tell him to lower it so so it sounded good for the performance, but he just stuck his middle finger in my face. So I lowered the monitor a little bit so I could talk to him. And that's when he ran around the speaker and attacked me. Obviously, my neck is up.
Your neck, your arm. What's happening with your arm?
Oh, my arm is tingling. I have pins and needles going down it.
My arm is tingly. That is lawyer talk. My arm is tingly. It's like pins and needles. So Travis came and punched you in the face, and that caused you to have tingling in your hand, and your neck is fucked up. But they ain't got no neck brace. Sir, do you even have on a medical bracelet? Like, is there the white band around your hand? Yeah, someone, yes. Because the older thing they ask you, how does it feel? Is your arm hurting? Yes, it's tingling, it's burning. I can't feel it, it's numb. I don't feel anything. Are you touching me? Are you touching me? Right. My neck, my back, my neck and my back. I was like, girl, nice. He's admitted in a sweatshirt. Ain't not damn bruise on that man. He in his regular sweatshirt. He's on the regular gurney. He don't have no pillow around here. Now look, don't get me wrong. If a celebrity ever hit me, I'm not getting up. I'm going to lay there the whole time. You got to come get me up. You hear me? I'm not saying what he doing ain't what I might do too. I ain't saying that if Travis Scott came and punched me in the throat, I would, I'm paralyzed. I can't do shit. I can't move. Nothing. Now, yeah, the gotcha gonna be once he get the little x-rays and they say, man, ain't nothing wrong. Ain't no inflammation. Ain't nothing broken. You'll be okay in a day or so. I'm telling you though, if a celebrity hit me, I'm falling. I'm a trip. If you hit me as a celebrity, I'm falling down hard. I hit my head. I hit my face. I scratched my cornea. My ear hurt. Everything. I can't think straight. What's my name? Who the president? Is Bush still president? Where Bush at? Where Bush Sr.? He died? Bush Sr. was just president. That would be me. Bush Sr. will be the president in my mind when I get up after a celebrity hit me. Period. I'm going back to before 9/11. You hear me? A long time ago. When gas was cheap. Okay, when cheese was real cheese. You hear me? So, if that's why I say these celebrities, like the baby, we now have, you know what I'm saying, Travis Scott. I need y'all to stop allowing people to fool y'all and to push y'all into putting your hands on them. Now, I want to say, we don't know for a fact that this happened. This is this man's word against, I don't know who else is or whatever. But I'm telling you, if you are a celebrity, don't touch no damn body. Keep your hands to yourself, because all anybody want is money. If you are a celebrity and you hit me, that is emotional and physical harm to me. I'm gonna need $2, and by $2, I'm gonna need $200,000. Just saying. But that man said, my neck, my back, my neck and my back and my hand. I can't feel nothing. I can't feel it. What's going on? Are you touching me? I don't know. I can't control my hands. It just won't stop moving. It won't stop moving. What is today? Where's Bush? Where's Bush? I just want Bush. I want to watch Moesha. Can we play Smart Kelly? He in jail? Why he in jail? I'll be like, I hit my hand. I can't remember nothing. I don't know. Let's get into Candiace getting sued. Okay? Because I said this was not on my bingo card today. I woke up like, really? Again? Yesterday we woke up to, Drew and Ralph divorce, and today we wake up to Michael Darby suing Candiace Dillard for $2 million for defamation because she said on numerous occasions on the show, and she repeated it, that Michael was out here paying some man to suck his penis. Now look, I'm going to say this as a YouTuber, as a person who discusses things, I have to be fair in my assessments of things. And while I know we don't like Michael, we do not. We are aware that he has done things, he's booty grabbed and all these, we know all that. Okay, we know all that. We are aware of all that. Okay, I can only talk about what is at hand in this case. The Bravo verse is Bravoing. It is. Now, this is the gotcha. People were saying, I can't believe he's gonna try to sue her after You know, how can he sue her? You know, he has to. He not suing Candiace for saying he want to suck dick. He's suing her because she said he paid money to suck someone's dick, which is accusing him of like prostitution. We've heard them say things about Michael over the years because he's an old, decrepit white man. However, on the episode from back in November, Candiace did say, while fussing with Ashley, your husband likes to leave you and go to Bleeb's house, and he paid that man to suck his dick. I was like, girl, what? Michael be paying people? What? That is an accusation that someone was, and she said it matter-of-factly. This is the thing. You have to be careful what you say about people, because in my opinion, the issue isn't Michael suck dick. The issue is he pays men to let him suck dick. We know Michael like to get around. We know he fool our lives or whatever. Because him and Ashley has been open about them having an open marriage and threesomes. I have no idea if Michael likes men. To me, Michael and Ashley has never said verbatim, Michael likes penis. So I don't know that. I know they like threesomes with other women. We know that for a fact. But when you say on national television and you keep reiterating it and like you keep saying it, that Michael around here paying men to suck their dick, that's an accusation. And Michael's a petty ass, old ass, rich ass white man. Okay, yeah. And on part 2 and Candiace told me you can't just be making up lies and saying it on TV. Even this is the thing about TV. You have to be careful what you say. And I'm not defending Michael. What I'm saying is she says something that is suable. She says something suable. I'm not saying he should sue her. Not saying that. But when you say on national television that this married man, and we may not know this, but Michael is actually a very rich and wealthy businessman. That he out here not just sucking dick. No, he pays men to do that. That's the gotcha. So apparently he sent her a cease and desist earlier in the year, meaning Candiace should have came out and said, look, I was joking. That's not a fact. You know, and I think it would have been okay. You was just talking about a rumor you heard, you know what I'm saying? You not saying it's true, but Candiace has a tendency to, when she's upset, because Ashley was around here being a bitch to her, she says things about her husband, not her estranged husband. And sometimes in life you can't do that. I think Michael, who is probably no longer on the show, so he is not held to the standard of you can't sue someone. He like, I was not on the show at all. We did not see Michael not one time this season. At all. So I feel like because he not on the show, you can't be saying I'm around here paying men to let me suck their dick. So again, he sent her a cease and desist where he wanted her to just say, hey, I don't know that for to be fact. I just said it. And to this day, Candiace has not retracted what she said. She said what she said. And we know for a fact Bravo has replayed the comment over and over and over again. I also feel like, you know what I'm saying, there was a lot of different IG and Twitter blog pages or whatever who kept getting their Potomac stuff taken down. I feel like it's because Michael was suing for stuff said, and they probably were trying to take stuff down to try to handle a lawsuit on the way, because something that Candiace said on television is now being used in a lawsuit. So I think that could be why only people who were posting stuff about Potomac was having their stuff taken down. You hear me? So again, I'm not defending Michael. I'm not at all. But we have to be fair when talking about a lawsuit. And if somebody said, if Michael had said Candiace is around here paying women to eat their cooch, she could sue if she felt like that was defamation to her as a married woman who is an actress, because you know Candiace be on TV shows and movies, she be acting. She's also a budding artist. If she wanted to sue someone for defamation, for saying something about them, she could. And Michael chose to use the law how he did. She has also called him a predator. And the thing about it is, again, as someone pointed out, you can't be on here just saying shit. That is the main reason why I do not allow people to come up on my channel. Because you have to be held liable when someone says something on your platform. And because I can't control what y'all say, the only folk y'all gonna see right here consistently is basically me, a couple guests here and there. But it's really just me. Y'all hear me, okay? Because you can't control what other folks say. So you should not be on these shows saying things about people simply because people will believe that it happened. I agree. It ain't about the money at all, because he don't need the money. But I also feel like this. I said this earlier in the season when Giselle at the little dance studio thing, and she was telling Candiace about how she felt about Chris, and it was Giselle who was telling Candiace, Chris made me feel uncomfortable. Candiace's reaction to that was to get up, walk out of that conversation, pull a producer in, broke the fourth wall, pull the producer in to say, y'all not going to do that to my husband. You got Michael's. She then went on a tirade about why Michael should be the one they can accuse because he's the predator. He's the one that's done this and that. I've always said you have to be careful what you say. We cannot like somebody, but we can't be upset that they are using the rules of engagement in the right way. What Candiace said, because we have no proof that Michael paid someone to do this, that, other, is defamation. I've also said too, Because Candiace said she heard it from somebody or whatever, but she spoke of it as facts. You have to be careful when you listen to what people say they heard. Because when you say, well, someone said this and someone said, and everybody wrong, you are still the one who said it live on television. And she not only said it in the scene to Ashley, she then reiterated it in her confessional to, the world. So maybe he'll just sue her until she, retracts her statement. We don't know. All we know is currently that man said, I'm going to sue you for defamation. Because you're out here saying, I be sucking penis for money. So because you said, I be out here doing that thing for money, I'm going to sue you for $2 million. $2 million. Now again, I'm not saying it's right at all, but I think the thing that happened, the thing with these shows these days is people are saying anything. And it's why I say on my channel, when I'm reviewing things, if I don't like someone, it's only so far I'm going to go and talk about them. So they can never come after me for shit. I'm not going to say anything is fact. I can say this is what someone's accused of, and this is my opinion and how I feel about them with the person. I do not go for the jugular. I do not try to be, mean, rude. I'm not calling anyone any names. I'm not making fun of folk or whatever. I don't do any of that because anyone can come and say, hey, you was on your channel. Y'all see what Cardi did to Tasha K? I'm not calling folk no name. I'm not trying to harass. I'm not doing any of that because people these days ain't playing. I ain't got the time. Didn't Robin say he wanted to buy? Well, no. They were saying that allegedly in a drunken conversation, he jokingly said, I would suck so-and-so's whatever. But it wasn't. I feel like I can't defend Michael as a person because he's a fucked up individual. I'm saying he's done things. But I feel like what Candiace said was an absolute allegation to something he did. He's paying men to let him service them. Someone told me that, the prostitution is illegal. After didn't accuse Chris of a crime, Chris should sue Giselle. She accused him of a crime. Well, no. No one accused Chris of a crime. Chris can't sue Giselle. He can't sue Ashley. I don't think he can because they didn't accuse him of a crime. They both accused him of just making them feel uncomfortable. Athy saying she felt uncomfortable with him with the little DM. She brought up what Deborah said. He tried to talk to me. It's a slippery slope with him and Giselle because the stuff Giselle was saying was like he wanted to sleep with me. He wanted to get with me. You know what I'm saying? It's slippery. With Candiace, she made a direct allegation that Michael was paying a man to give him oral sex. And I think that's why he said, well, I'm going to sue you for $2 million. I may be old, I may be white, I may be rich, I may not need the money, but I'm going to sue you for defamation because you said on national television that I offered to pay a man to put his penis in my mouth. And I mean, people on this show, right? What you say has consequences. And we don't like Michael. We know that. But what Candiace said, had Candiace said that about Juan, had Candiace said that about Eddie, I feel like we have to take out the fact that it's Michael and take on the fact that someone is suing someone for what they said, which they found defaming. Had she been pissed at Wendy and said, I heard Eddie was out here sucking dick for money, and Eddie wanted to sue, we wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? So I feel that's why I can't be biased and be like, because it's Michael, who cares? It's like, no, I take it for, if this was what Candiace, if Ashley said this about Ray, if Giselle said this about Eddie, if Karen said this about Gordon, so that's how I'm looking at it. Now, again, they have to go to court and see what happens, but I do feel like a person has a right to sue someone for defamation if they feel like someone made a statement as if it's fact. And when you told them you know you don't have any proof that that's true, you need to retract that statement because it's defaming my character as a grown businessman around here, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And you refuse to retract it. It's the exact same thing that happened with Cardi B and Tasha. Tasha K was around here saying things she heard allegedly, or whatever. And when Cardi B said, hey, leave me be, stop talking about me, take that shit down, Tasha refused, and what happened? She owed Cardi $4 million. Candiace said something on a national platform about Michael that he say isn't true. He asked her, hey, cease and desist, take it down, recant, and she did not, and so now you're in court. And true, I just started liking Candiace this season. But again, you can't say things without a consequence. So that's how I look at it. I saw a lot of, I can't believe that man going to, I was like, I can. I'm not surprised he's suing her. I mean, I am, but I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Now, Candiace has not responded back about the situation, okay, or whatever. But I do feel like going forward on these shows, they need to be careful about what they say. Ralph and Drew round here still getting divorced. Now, as we found out yesterday, we know that people first posted about the divorce as if, you know, Ralph was the one, you know, divorcing Drew. We then found out that Drew actually filed for divorce first, an hour before Ralph did. Well, there's been an update to the reason for the divorce, and per Drew and her divorce filing, Ralph was a serial cheater. He was disrespectful. He was a mental abuser, and she can't take that shit no more. I feel like us watching them for the past couple of seasons, we can understand what she's talking about because we had watched the season. Like, that man is up there gaslighting her or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We saw how he treated her, and we felt like, girl, you should leave him because it seems like he is completely disrespectful. It seemed like he even ignore how you feel. Now, according to court documents, okay, this is per the Jabber and Brand, it says Drew said that Ralph cheated on her and mentally abused her in recent divorce filings. Again, it happened around, they broke up within the past 2 weeks. Both going to the courthouse on the same day, divorcing. Okay. Now, Drew amended her complaint that she could no longer handle Ralph's continued blatant disrespect and mental abuse any longer, that he would interfere also with her finances. I said, not him fucking with her money. And he also recently withdrew a large sum of money from her account as leverage. Meaning, okay, I'm going to take the money that you have available so that way you can't do what you want to do. She also noted in her thing that he's a serial cheater. Means he's done it consistently over and over and over. Now, we don't know if this was whatever. But again, it says she also said that he is a serial cheater and the women she cheated with would often send her screenshots of their sex messages. Also, she said their issues turned physical because he became aggressive with her during a recent fight, that he snatched her phone from her hands, which caused her to fall to the ground. Meaning he snatched her phone so hard that it shook her and knocked her down. I feel right. I think right here, I think we all saw this coming. Because Ralph, to me, thinks he's smarter than everybody else. And he isn't. I'm not surprised that Drew is alleging that, Ralph was mentally abusive. Because again, we've seen him gaslighting her, fucking with her. We've seen her be emotionally sad at him. I'm like, why is he? So I do think we've all seen that. I think the fact that their first season, they talked about how he had cameras around the house. You can see this, it's a tech guy or whatever. So I can see him, wanting to snatch her phone or whatever. Even her alleging that he took money from her account, I can see that because he needs to be in control. While no one is happy that people get divorced, I feel like, honey, if you don't feel safe in there, because at one point she did say that she did not feel safe and she wanted to leave and move back to Chicago. Drew, keep your ass in Atlanta. Okay, stay on that show. This will be great for you next season. Period. To me, Drew could be a better person on the show without Ralph. So I feel like I'm happy that Ralph got that Jezebel spirit, Lord Jesus. I feel like I'm happy that she was able to get out. A lot of people stay with their spouses who are just manipulative as far as emotions go. And I think the main issue most of us had with Ralph was the fact that he seemed very emotionally and mentally manipulative to Drew. And Drew seemed like she just wanted her marriage to work. They have 3 kids, 2 together, and then the stepson. But to me, Drew wanted her marriage to work, and she just put up with it. And I'm happy she's saying she can no longer put up with his mental abuse, his emotional abuse. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure there's probably also some verbal abuse in it. Now, she did not really accusing him of physical abuse per se, but she did say because he snatched her phone in her hand and knocked her down, is what's going on. So we don't know how messy this could get. It can be messy or it can be easy. What I do know is I don't want her to go back to him. But we don't know what's going to happen. They could probably try to work things out, even though both of them said the marriage is broken. There's no chance of reconciliation. We done. We're done. She should buy a new house. I think she should. Buy a new house. I don't think she should stay in their house. I feel like Drew, this is going to sound, kind of crazy. Drew can ride this divorce, the money pit. Okay, I feel like a lot of folk would support her because of her going through divorce. I think, stay on that show. Okay, make your music, do your little spot, do whatever you need to do, and get paid. Get paid and get paid. You know what I'm saying? I like Drew. I like Drew all the time. I think Drew was trying to find herself her first season. Everybody on these shows, their first season is always weird. But I'm a Drew fan. I really am. So I want to see how it's gonna play out. Okay, but I'm my girl. Not that man took some money out. He ain't shit. Lastly, let's get to Peter, Mia, and Gordon. Okay, so we know yesterday, the whole thing with Peter Pumpkin Eater, who spoke about him finding out that Mia said on the show, hey, Peter and Wendy was fucking or whatever. Yeah, girl, we had all of that talk yesterday. Well, today, Mia made a post this morning. Okay. Because everybody was on her ass last night saying you the one out here saying that Wendy banged Peter. So Mia's response at 10:15 this morning, y'all can sit here and glaze over that girl accusing G of sleeping with a man if you want to. The defamatory, that's what's not cool. Also accusing me of sleeping with that man first. That's what's corny. But for real, I don't have time for this shit. Say I lied, I don't care, cause your girl opened a new doctor's office yesterday, and 2 more are under construction. So everyone calm down, take 5 and get adjusted. Mia, you the one who started this shit. And I feel like no one suggested that you banged Peter until you threw a drink in Wendy's face over Peter. That's what's crazy. She keep making it seem as if Wendy's first accusation was you're fucking Peter. No, after you threw a drink and started fussing with her because and making it a situation because of Peter, I said too, are you fucking Peter? So Mia be on some bullshit. Okay, again, that was at 10:15 this morning. Now Peter posted another video this morning, because he had took, the one video down last night. He posted it and deleted it. Okay, but he made another one today.
Good when you have friends that could check you. I got checked. I took down the last video because I was a little bit angry. But I'm okay now. All I'm saying is that I cannot wait to see the video that Mia Thornton is going to produce of me and Dr. Wendy Osofa, CNN analyst, professor at Johns Hopkins, getting it on. And I apologize, Wendy, because you and I both know that nothing like that exists. And I shouldn't buy into this reality game. But it just hurt when grown people throw other grown people name around with no, what you guys call it, receipts, no proof. And especially when you know damn well that didn't happen. But you want to do a clapback video talking about everything but checking your wife. That ain't cool. Okay. You can play the game without lying if you're really good at the game. I did it for several years. Try doing it like that.
So, at the end of the day, I'm with Peter on. Mia ain't got no video of him banging Wendy at all. I don't believe that. So I feel like I feel like he has a right to be upset when you're accusing him of sleeping with a married woman. But we know Mia be saying shit for no reason all the time because Mia's crazy. So, after that post or whatnot came up, we also seen Mia posting more stuff on social media. Okay, so she posted this. I'm on a spirit. Now again, this is it. Again, this morning at 10:15. It was all this rah, whatever. She said it or whatever. Okay. Well, at 3:20 p.m., I'm on a spiritual healing journey. I'm not perfect. I'm deeply wounded. Okay. Although I can't deny that God has truly blessed me, my family, and my friends, I may fall short at times, but I'm woman enough to take accountability for my actions. Peace and blessings. First, I'm sorry for repeating what I heard without discussing the alleged with the person directly. I have so much love for my family and friends. It pains me to know I caused so much off-camera drama. Brotherhood is bond. While G needs more time to process, I want to publicly apologize for spreading a rumor. It's rude and not very nice of me. Well, yeah, man, because we know you full of shit. Again, Mia says something just in time for whatever reason that she knew wasn't true. And so she then said, I have to come and I have to say sorry. She then said, second, I want to publicly apologize to my bestie, my sister, and my ace. And she means Jacqueline. I'm sorry I was not able to give you the emotional support you needed while embarking on a new chapter of life. I'm sorry I was nasty and rude and didn't find more patience. I know we may never be okay, but no, I want the world for you. Last but not least, my G. How did I get so lucky to have a man like you? Thank you for loving me unconditionally, standing by me and showing me unwavering love. So you want to say sorry to Wendy, and I guess Peter. Sorry to Jacqueline. Because I feel like she knows she was dead ass wrong. And even Peter saying his issue with the fact that both Mia and G knew her saying, Peter and Wendy was a lie, that Gordon basically kind of doubled down supporting Mia publicly versus telling her privately, baby, you shouldn't have said that. You shouldn't have said that. So I feel like we have this thing of where we have to, what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. Even if we don't like somebody. Because when Giselle was saying, I don't care that Wendy was upset because I don't like her. That ain't how I think. That's called being biased and being on some bullshit. Even if I do not like someone, I have to say, okay, this is my opinion straight up and down. Peter can be an attention whore. However, Mia is the one who used Peter's name more than anyone else by saying Wendy was in Peter. Posting a video that was on his own page as if it was proof that him and Wendy was hanging out having dinner. Mia consistently did things, post things as if it was fact. As if she wasn't lying. And then once folks said, you on some bullshit, man. Man, why you want some bullshit? What you on some bullshit for? And she wants sympathy, saying, I'm a work in progress. We get that. That's fine. However, girl, the kicker is she then posted this 4 hours ago saying, today I'm choosing to be calm, happy, and positive. Tomorrow may be a different story, but at least I'm keeping it real. So again, you want us to believe that you're sorry, but you're saying tomorrow, I may not be sorry tomorrow. I may be over tomorrow. I don't know what tomorrow will bring. It's like, ma'am, stop. Communicate even when it's uncomfortable or easy. One of the best ways to heal is simply getting everything out. Girl, no, sometimes it's just stop lying. Stop making up stuff. And the thing about it, she be posting things and then deleting it. She posts and delete, post and delete, post and delete. It's like, no, just say what you say and live in it. She don't do that. Mia be saying shit just to say stuff. Even when she's on the green, that I'll say stuff, I'll forget what I said or whatever, not be fine tomorrow. You can't do that. That's somebody who is unhinged. Yeah, she likes chaos. She need to go sit down someday and shit up. Or just don't lie. Mia has shown us how she consistently lies, makes up stuff, misconstrued conversations, and when all else fails, I'll cause a ruckus to offset anyone realizing Mia on some bullshit. Because Mia is simply on some bullshit. And then yesterday, she had G included in her bullshit. Got that old ass man on camera defending her ass when we know she wrong. And the way she treated Jacqueline, I feel like we will never be the same. Because you for sure treated me as if you wanted me to be beneath you. And then I'm happy she gave a public apology. That's cool. However, you need to stop doing the behavior. Period. Because she'll do stuff. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. I'm on a spiritual journey. But if she do the same shit in 2 weeks, see, you was on some bullshit. And healing takes time, but you do not have to lie on folk and make up stuff just because. Okay? Anyway, y'all, that's it. Okay? I am done. I hope everybody enjoyed our long-ass conversation. Okay, on this great Thursday. Okay? Y'all know I love you all. We have a great time, okay, on our little chats and whatnot. Now, y'all know y'all need to be sure that you have already subscribed to my channel to come out JayBird, ... Okay, please make sure to also like the video, please and thank you. Y'all know to follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and also on TikTok. Okay, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that stuff and whatnot. Thank you, Claudette, for the super chats. No wonder me and not they both. They both me and Karen be lying. Lord Jesus. Okay, not G was reading cue cards. Lord Jesus. Lord. Okay, Lord Jesus. Okay. But yeah, I had a great time, y'all. Tomorrow, I probably won't be live tomorrow because I was live today. Unless I wake up tomorrow and some shit go, girl. If something happened, I'll be live tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Otherwise, I'll be live on Saturday for our Love at the Lockup chat. Okay? Please have a good night. Be safe. Okay? I love you all. If no one loves you, I love you. Okay? Every day, I love you. Love you all. Okay? Anyway, gotta go. Bye.